Who am I? Well, you might be asking yourself, homie, I'm the MC. I move the crowds. I'm the motivational coach. I'm the master of ceremonies. And this week on Joint Elements, we focus on MC.
So for me, MC means a dope rapper, the one who stands above the rest. In a pool of rappers, the MCs are the special guys. Yeah, that's what you think it is. But if you go back, you'll appreciate the art of rhyming even more because it used to be difficult. The beats weren't as like jumpy and as listen on the go. It used to be like a really open beat, and the MC had to make you fall in love with like the combination of the lyrics and the beat. I start off with saying, the mother niggas ain't as hot as this. You know my style legit. I'm pricey with the feature, need them boity kind of deals and pressure turn me to a polished diamond, you can count on me. It's like, it sounds like I'm just saying stuff, but there's a connection with when I say, you know my style, legit. You know, I'm pricey with the feature, need them boity kind of deals. So, you know, Boity had the thing, and she's from my hood, by the way. She had the thing with legit, and she was, you know, she had her own range or whatever. And it's also styling. That's why I'm styling on these counterfeits. You know, it's like, that's wordplay. I'm playing with a bunch of things that can mean so many things, but when you connect the dots, you're like, oh shit, it's all connected when it finally hits you. But I say it nonchalant, and I don't place it purposely for you to pick it up the first time. You know, I want you to say, but what's so dope? And then you listening to it and you're like, legit, boity, counterfeit, styling. Oh, I like that type of stuff. So wordplay is real fun for me. I think ebonics is also another thing that makes like the genre of hip hop so unique, because other genres, you know, it's either they go hella poetic or it's words that everybody knows. But with hip hop, you can't even culture, but if you don't know what it means, you just don't know what it means. Me and you could have like a conversation amidst a bunch of corporates. They wouldn't know what the hell we talking about, you know. And I like that. I think that's the inner child in me that just likes, you know, the element of bending words. So to have a tool like Slaghuis also at your disposal, it makes it so much better for me, because then I can just get lost in the world of like trying to create music, you know, that's so connected to the culture, so that it's authentically hip hop. You feel me? That's what I love about Slaghuis. That's my favorite thing. One of my favorite things about. In fact, that's one of the first things that I picked up about the culture. Like, oh shit, hip hop people just speak different. Wow, that's so dope. It gives them a sense of identity. You could almost like pick it up from eavesdropping in a conversation in the bus. Oh shit, they into the new shit. You know what I mean? There's guys who can punchline. There's guys who can come up with like dope comparisons. They can draw dope comparisons and whatever. And then there's guys who are not that good at punchlining, but the flow is just out of here. There's this kid from MP called Toxic. It's spelled like Talksick. I listened to this one song of his, Hammer Time. It's like, that song is like time traveling in an MP3, because it captures like an era, like a time in hip hop where people used to embrace that style so much. And this kid's flow is ridiculous. But what was more amazing to me was like how he'd match it with like the punchline. It's like he wouldn't like sacrifice what he's going to say or the flow for what he's going to say. He'd rather have what he's going to say fit into the flow, like phonetically, you know. He'd rather bend the word and whatever. So that shit is dope for me, because you find songs like what's it called, that You song, for like the first maybe year when it was out with Method Man, and I don't know how it went. All I know is na 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 na. That's all I knew. That's all I really literally knew, until I had to sit down and try to figure it out. Girl, it will be my honor, make you my baby mama unless you hot. And then I was like, oh shit, that's gotta be the coolest thing ever, because if you find a dope pocket for a flow, you could basically string along people to wait for the next punchline, but they still amazed at how you can keep finding rhymes in the same 3 couplets, like you just find the same rhymes. And I did the same thing on this song. I go on forever with the same flow, because I think that's just more fun and it's more challenging mentally for me. I push MC so far to the left that their hearts will end up on the right side of their chest. And you're like, what is that? It's like imagery and metaphor. I like the relationship that the two have, like when somebody's listening to you and you can make them sort of like picture this thing that's impossible. But when they picture how amazing it is, they like, shit, this guy was thinking, he was like connected to another frequency. He was thinking of some other shit. So I like metaphors, but I noticed that today, I didn't totally metaphor, man. They go with the, what's it called? The hashtag flow. You know, I make you niggas take the jump, bungee. That's like the new hot shit. Like, what is that basic? What you need to do is really focus on honing your skill and like perfecting your craft. Because once you have that, once you have those 10,000 hours, nothing can take it away from you, and you will always stand out. You will always stand out. So work on your craft, whether even everything in hip hop, whether you are a graph artist, whether you are a b-boy, whether you are whatever you do, you know, all of the disciplines. If you want to compete with the best of them, don't half-ass. That's all I gotta say to the kids. You watch as many interviews as you can, you listen to as many songs as you can, and it means less time in the streets, you know, bullying out with the homies, chasing skirts and trying to, you know, do some underage drinking or whatever. It really means taking yourself seriously, because once you take yourself seriously as an artist and as an MC, you won't even have to say it, it'll just resonate. Your energy will just like give off that vibe, you know, because we live in such an age of like instant gratification. You know what I mean? A kid will pick up a mic today and drop a mixtape. Not that it's impossible, but what are the chances of like, you know what I mean? And because you kids out there know that some of these dudes pick up a mic yesterday and drop a mixtape this coming Friday, you know that okay, cool. Let me just work on myself, hone my skill, and perfect my craft so that it doesn't matter how good I look, how bad I look, where my position is, I will always be dope, because nothing will take away the amount of time that you put in to building yourself. Yow, what's really happening is the 018 representing Donako Bodge Ginger Trill, aka Gingerbread Man, aka it's Ginger Trill now. You watching Slaghuis TV, tune to me and my man's Enzo on Slaghuis Cypher Sundays. Yeah, man.
Super fact time. Now this time around we're looking at the difference between a rapper and an MC. Now a rapper will give you a good performance. Every now and then they'll surprise you with a nice rhyme scheme here and there. MT is a rapper, aka is a rapper. Now when we look at homies like Verb, now those are MCs. Stoogie T, those are MCs. Not having to throw it to the OGs to give you some examples, bringing it to the new kids. Nasty is an MC, Reese is an MC. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Rouge is an MC. Fifi, nah, that's a rapper. So if you do not know what's the difference between a rapper and MC, that's your super fact. Drop mic.